Hello everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of MugAndPlay. I am Nick. Happy 2021! We actually made it to 2021. We beat 2020. It's dead. It died. I'm still recording this in the past, in 2020, but let's do this year up right. We're going to camp. Monster Camp. That's right. We played Monster Prom before, loved it, had to have the sequel. Voice interjections, yay or nay? Awesome voice effects or make your own effects? Well, we can do both, so yay. Let's go indeed. Now, I personally loved Monster Prom. I thought it was great. I've played it on stream. I've played it on the channel. It's great. It's got great writing. I love it. Just me today. How long do you want to play? Short game? Or full game? Well, no, we gotta go full game. I paid real money for this, so I'm playing a real version of the game, which is the full game. Ah, Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. They inebriate you with booze too, but I mean, that's not a summer thing. It's year-round. It's winter right now. It's like life could take a turn at every corner, and for us, it did. Oh, that's right, we gotta choose ourselves. You know what? With my first game of Monster Prom ever, I chose this gal, so I'm gonna choose Spooky Bay again. Her name is Blue. Blue, Vicky, your custom name? Nah, custom name, fam. Boopins. Boopins. That's right. Our baby girl Boopins. Hell yeah. Yeah, you will. Oh, we have to choose things. Just pack random? Okay. Vampire Sun Hat. Pocket Therapist. Okay. Competitive Tarot. Book of Orgy Etiquette. Instant Post Camera. Cool. Scott Snacks. Wood Carving Machete. Multi-Tool. And Hellfire Portable Barbecue. Well, of all these things, well, we gotta have the camera to make memories. The multi-tool seems important and useful. And if I know this game, and I do, Orgy Etiquette, that's alright. Clothing, I guess you can pack that too, but you can make anything into clothing. Tree bark. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. Oh, it hardened people, just not in the way you're thinking of. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners, and summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Oh, I mean, I guess that's kind of the whole point of the game. To find love. It's the whole point of the game of life. To love and be loved. And I love you. Thanks for watching. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. So, me, obviously, and 5 other schmucks, right? Or no, oh, it's I guess the folks. Joy Johnson Johima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Alright, it's kind of cute. Aravi Mishara, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who has turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. I can see how that would be wacky. Calculester Hewlett-Packard version 1.1, a library computer who becomes sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Cool. Dahlia Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who has set her sights on conquering summer next. Alright. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. Ooh, alright. Cool. They all seem pretty cool, pretty cute. Perhaps pretty sexy, I don't know. We'll have to keep playing and find out. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. I mean, I'll be honest, at this point, I don't know who I want, so it's still up in the air. It could be any one of them. Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus. Just sigh loudly, start taking selfies compulsively, Spend the trip updating your software. Okay. Swear about your sworn enemy. Not a summer break. It's me time. Challenge someone to a staring duel or burp loudly. All right. I'm torn between burp loudly and start taking selfies compulsively. I'm gonna go with this because it's like, gotta make summer memories. It's like how it started. 3 months later, you're just covered in mud and war paint, and that's how it's going. Ooh, are you taking selfies right now, Boopins? Bold choice. This bus has such good lighting. Does it? I guess. I often find that the best selfies are taken in the unlikeliest of places. I prefer to take mine behind the dumpster at Pizza Hut. Cool. I have to face this way now. I'm sure we'll take a plethora of beautiful selfies at camp. Hashtag hot girl summer. More like hot for Milo this summer, if you catch my drift. I mean, maybe. Who knows? We're only like 5 minutes into the first episode. Gee whiz. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. We are. We are ready to start. I hope you're ready to start. Hope you're ready to start a fantastic new year full of fun and surprises and fiscal responsibility. I hope you find $1 at some point when you weren't expecting to. I hope you find it. I hope that happens to you several times. That's what I hope happens to you. Anyway, let's continue.
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue.
Wherever you go, hijinks ensue? Well, I think that's perfectly correct. All right, we can go to the woods, the lake, Camp Dome. Oh my. It's intense. The Manor or the Scout HQ. Well, there's a long bus ride, so I have to go to the bathroom. They probably have that in the Manor, so let's go to the Manor. That day in the Haunted Manor, a little clown man rides a tricycle up to you and asks if you would like to play a game. I would love to, but I'm already playing a game. Thanks, though. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or Categories. Clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's going to rip all of your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's lots of fun, but you don't gain fun here. You gain 2 boldness instead. Oh, well, cool. Got very bold in that room. You find Damien, Calculester, and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts, just like in the movies. And they're blithely fucking with all of it, just like in the movies.
Welcome to a new day with Milo Belladonna.
Oh, Milo, sorry. What is up, Milovers? Milo here with another exciting unboxing video for all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Wow, a corpse impaled on some spikes. They've really gone all out on the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has. My guess is rotting.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Fuck, there's so much brutal shit here, I don't even know what I like most. This haunted dollhouse is constantly on fire and screaming, but this haunted television keeps showing me what I'd look like without skin on my face. Ugh, I can't choose.
What are your plans for today?
Okay, robot, that kinda sounds like Jacksepticeye, I wonder why. I am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with a devil's voice. I think that's just how they sound. I asked if we might share a common ancestor, but all it was saying was blood, 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 and so I am at a loss as to how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of zany bullshit you should try to get your friend's attention when your clumsy ass saves you the trouble by tripping over a power cord. You whack your head on some kind of large box made of glass and metal, and it lights up to reveal a carnival fortune teller, proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies. I don't know what that means, but I like how the dummy inside is grinning like an insane person and obviously cursed. I mean, they are pretty cool like that. That's just what they look like. I am mildly disturbed by the fact that it is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank you for activating me, rasps the fortune teller. As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question about the future. Be forewarned, however, the price for this forbidden knowledge is your soul. Alright, well, joke's on you. I sold that a while ago for store credit, so... Raise your hand if you have a soul! Nobody? Sick! Free future knowledge! Somebody ask a question!
Life is a gift.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, I have a question. Can you all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history? I think you meant a question for the fortune teller, friend Milo. Oh. Nope, the only thing I question is my own limits, daily, as should we all. Alright, at first I wasn't really all that into you, but you know what? Kinda cool. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Ask a question so good it'll make your friends want to have sex with you later. Oh. What slang will be cool in 20 years? It's important to stay ahead of the curve. True. If you know the future, why don't you tell us which question you're going to ask? Oh. Well, this bottom one seems like a paradox, and that might make this dude's head explode. I want to know what cool slang is going to be lit fam squad dope shit as hell. Not so fun. You'd be surprised how often I get that question, says the fortune teller. Very well. In 20 years, the most popular slang words will be Blumpkiss, potato handshake, and swaft. I mean, doesn't sound very swaft to me, but that's just how the Blumpkiss potato handshakes. I mean, do you smell toast? What's a Blumpkiss? Is it bad? Technically, I only promised to answer one question, says the fortune teller, but I'm feeling generous. A Blumpkiss, according to Future Urban Dictionary, is the only correct response when a chilly scrobe offers you a potato handshake. Wait, fucking duh, everyone knew that. What then is a potato handshake? The necessary prelude to a Blumpkiss. And I assume swaft means a combination of Blumpkiss and a potato handshake or something equally bewildering? What? No, that would be disgusting. Swaft is just the word that replaced Quispy when Quispy went out of style. That's not particularly helpful. And again, unhelpfulness helps us learn to help ourselves. Let's forget all about this and go back to tampering with malevolent artifacts.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, I want to see if ghosts come out of things when I smash them. I was having quite a stimulating conversation with that telephone. I think it was actually saying blood in binary. Friends wander back to their various cursed implements, leaving you alone with the fortune teller and your crippling anxiety. Cool. Even in a video game with amazing art, I'd still find time to embarrass myself. Maybe they're comfortable leaving the mystery of the future slang unsolved, but not you. What if you accidentally use the words wrong? What if you fail to use them at all, and then they become cool and you're not cool because you didn't use them? The fortune teller gave you the gift of knowledge, but it was a cursed gift. You will be miserable until you discover the meaning of these words. Several pounds of your own flesh, one blood ritual, and countless YouTube tutorials later, you finally gain the knowledge you crave. Swaft is slang for some idiot who cares way too much about learning what swaft means. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. But oh. Okay. Well, that was a rough fucking first day.
Any places to go?
That was a rough first day, but you know what? We got time. We got time. Let's go to the Camp Dome. See what we can accomplish, huh? While you're in the throes of battle at the Camp Dome, one of your teammates suddenly gets shot by 3 swift arrows. While slowly dying, he asks you to take the +2 charm he had hanging around his neck in a silver locket. Okay. It's a family heirloom. He wants you to take it to his father and tell him his son died in battle. While crying, you promise to do so. You'll honor his death. Thing is, later you end up binge watching 15 episodes of Garfield back to back, and you totally forget that promise. Oopsies. I mean, it was the Ode to Odie episode. Garfield realizes how important Odie is in his life. You know the one. Later, you're wandering through camp looking for Milo. Your therapist said you need to spend some time contemplating mortality, so hanging out with a Reaper counts, right?
Got a gig.
Oh, hey, I'd love to chat, bae, but I've got a gig. Actually, why don't you come along? It's a lovely day for a reaping, and you'd get the privilege of watching me work. Oh, they don't hate us? Oh, hell yeah! Watching Milo lead a soul into the afterlife? That's gotta count as emotional reflection. Follow Milo to a rotting corpse, where the soul awaits.
Darling.
Hello, little soul. I'm Death, but you can just call me Milo. Here's the bad news. You're dead. But the good news is, I'm going to take you to the afterlife. Let's go. You, Death! You have come for me, but first you must listen to my tale. 'Tis a tale of woe, of strife, of courtly ambitions, for I was the Grand Maester to the Mer-King. Another dead person with a tale. They always want to tell you a tale. People just don't respect a Reaper's time nowadays, you know? Go ahead, I suppose. I served the venerable Mer-King as Grand Maester. Days ago, the Mer-King was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became obsessed with the idea that the attack had been a coup. He killed me in his paranoia. But I saw the attack with my own eyes. The Mer-King was not the victim of a coup d'etat. He was attacked by a vicious beast with the strength of 100 warriors. The beast was a doggish thing and covered in the thickest fur, and it pissed all over the king's chamber. The room was positively drenched. What is it? Are you the big scary beast? Huh? Are you the big scary beast? that killed our friend? Strangely enough, the beast seemed to be rather enjoying itself, barking and laughing, and I heard that it was goaded by its own mysterious specter. Well, that's another mystery, and to this day I wonder if... Wait, are you even listening to me? This story is gripping. You should be paying attention. Oh, of course I wasn't listening. That story was way beyond my attention span. I was trying to figure out why I can't download your soul to my soul transporter app. That's weird. What if I change this setting? Oh no. Oh god no. This better not be what I think it is. Hey, Grand Maester, by any chance, did you ever trade your soul to a demon? Trade my soul to a demon? I don't recall. I might have. Sounds like something I would do, but I can't recall the demon. Oh shit. That soul belongs to me, baby. Get ready for an eternity of Dahlia. 4 years ago, I made a deal with that guy. He swore that I could have his soul when he died for the low price of 4 elf-themed pogs. You know pogs? Remember pogs, you guys? They're back! In elf form! Yeah. That is a backwards Simpsons reference. Oh, yes, it's all coming back to me now. Great to see you again, Dahlia. I forgot I traded away my soul, but I never forgot those bitchin' elf pogs. They were so sweet. Such nice pogs. I was entertained by them for like 4 weeks. Then the next trend came, and I forgot about them, but it was totally worth trading my soul. OMG, the shenanigans. I can barely cope. Dahlia, I need you to relinquish the soul so I can take it to the afterlife. I refuse to let this affect my rating. Sorry, Milo. I traded 4 whole pogs for that soul. I'm not giving it up unless you give me something better. I'm making a soul army, and he's gonna be my first soldier. Shit. Looks like Milo needs to wrestle the soul from Dahlia's demonic grip, bargain with Dahlia, and get this sexy reaper this recently deceased soul that they deserve. Let's try. Who would worry about one pathetic little soul when you can trade it for an entire soul album? Or how about 20 elf pogs? Make it rain pogs in here. Maybe. But before, they were like, pogs are out of style. They did say pogs went out. And so now even 20 pogs might not be worth the 4 pogs before. So, see if we can sell her on a soul album. An entire soul album? Whoa! That's gotta contain like 30 or 40 souls at least. Let me see it. You whip out one of the 40 Aretha Franklin CDs that you literally always carry around with you, like everybody does. You grab your fave album, Who's Zoomin' Who, and hand it over to Dahlia. Whoa, it's heavy. I can really feel all the souls inside. But wait, who's Aretha Franklin? Some sort of soul harvester? Yes. Yep, she's a legendary soul harvester among reapers. That's why everyone calls her the Queen of Soul. Wait, the Queen of Soul? Shouldn't it be Queen of Souls if she harvested a ton of souls? Oh wait, I think I get it. She probably just harvested one huge powerful soul, right? Yes. Sure, yeah, definitely. And you know how souls are. They vary in size and power, and combine, and recombine. It's all a mess, but Aretha really whipped them into shape. That totally makes sense! I mean, it does. In that case, I'm not gonna stick with one measly loser soul when I can have this whole album by the Queen of Soul herself. Let's trade. Long live Aretha! Dahlia hands over the Grand Maester's soul. Milo pops it in their Yves Saint Laurent soul reaping tote, and you enjoy a nice stroll while leading the soul to the afterlife. Since you helped them finish this gig so quickly, you two take the extra time to sit on a cliff and hold hands. It's romantic AF.
Life. It's so beautiful.
This atmosphere, it's calm, quiet, beautiful. I can feel myself blooming, you know. I'm happy as a peony in spring, and the sunset is particularly emotional today.
We should do a collab.
Oh, really? Thanks for your help with the gig, Boopins. I don't know what I would have done if Dahlia had kept that soul, but you were there right when I needed you, weren't you? Slowly pull out your Walkman and lean in for the ultimate romantic move, sharing earbuds with your crush. Oh. Milo hesitates, but accepts the left earbud. That's the horniest one! It's the horniest earbud. Not gonna argue with you. Wow, she really was the Queen of Soul, huh? I'm just happy that you always carry all these Aretha Franklin albums around with you. They really come in handy. Spend the rest of the afternoon listening to music with Milo. It's tranquil and rejuvenating. Plus, Aretha's high notes are so powerful they give you 2 charm and 1 fun. Alright. That one wasn't such a bad day. That was a pretty good day. And, oh, before we go, We gotta figure out who we want to sit next to. Well, obviously we want to sit next to Milo. Things are going well. After a long day of relentless horniness, you head to the campfire to relax. You find Milo, Aravi, and Hex all gathered around a tray of delicious-looking cheeses.
Darling.
Perfect. Come join our tasting boopins. We need a fourth anyway. As I was saying, I recommend that you begin with the 10,000-day aged Gouda. I know that you don't often see a Gouda as a star in cheese, but I think you'd be pleasantly surprised. I don't know if I want to try Gouda that is literally 30 years old. Next, we have the aged, washed rind cow's cheese. This one has a flirtiness that really puts the wind in my sails, if you know what I mean. Oh, gives you gas, doesn't it? I know what you mean. You mean that cheese tastes good. God, I'm smart. Obviously, you should finish with the raw milk goat blue. Fair warning, it's funky. I recommend pairing with the apple brandy to finish. Ooh, apple brandy, that sounds good. Aravi slams a chunk of Gouda into her mouth as she's chewing. Some numbers appear over her head. Recovered, +2 health, +6 agility boost. Stats we don't even have. My inspiration for this platter came from the groundbreaking work going on in Southern Cheesery right now. You'll notice that there's a certain lighter, airy quality to the finish. Wait a minute with the fucking adjectives, Milo. I'm confused. Who's winning? I can't believe I have to explain this to you, Aravi, but cheese tasting is not a competition. Nobody's winning. Except everyone who gets to taste the cheese, I guess. It's just like any other magical moment in life. You don't look at the moon to get points. You do it because it fills your soul with the fragility of the universe. And also sometimes it gives you powers.
This isn't possible.
Nuh-uh. I look at the moon to increase my wisdom stat. Literally everything is a competition. Everything. Alright, I definitely don't want to hang out with you. You're wrong, you little gremlin. What about flower smelling? A competition for who can inhale the most pollen. And here's to hoping they're not allergic, because it'll be the last time they inhale. Wine tasting?
Good.
A competition of who can be the most pretentious asshole. Alright, you know what? You may be onto something with that one.
Reap what you sow.
Aravi, I'm concerned that this relentless focus on winning is robbing you of the ability to enjoy ephemeral nature of existence.
Muted and reported.
Oh, muted and reported. Wow, holy shit. That's some 21st century shade being thrown right there. Nice try, you wily reaper, but I'm not letting my guard down. What is this, a clever tactic common to the professional cheese sports scene? Professional cheese sports, like esports, but for people who aren't lactose intolerant? Please, you guys, I just want to eat the cheese. You do too, but not as badly as you want to impress one of your two embattled friends. Quick, choose a side. Aravi, cheese tasting isn't a competitive game, it's a cooperative game. It's all of us versus the cheese, and we win by having a great time together. Or, Aravi, Milo is trying to fool you. The winner is whoever eats the most cheese in 10 seconds. Hurry up. I think that would definitely piss off Milo if the cheese is not savored. I know people who want to get you to try a food. If you have it in one bite, they'll be like, you didn't even taste it, you son of a bitch. You have to chew it for like half an hour. I'm gonna say that, yeah. I mean, it is competitive, it's co-op. Gotta work together to win. You tell Aravi that cheese tasting is a co-op game, and the cheese is your team's opponent. You all win by enjoying the cheeses to their fullest.
Oh, a critical hit.
Oh, finally someone's making sense around here. But wait, if it's co-op, what are the rules? Am I the tank or the healer? How are points awarded? Who's judging this thing? How much XP do I get for winning? Is it shared XP across the team, or proportional to damage inflicted on the cheese per player? See, this is why I don't get into the competitive cheese sports scene, because there's too much talk about numbers, and not enough cheese eating. Well, clearly you're the DPS, which means deliciousness per second. We'll be counting on you to enjoy the cheeses especially hard.
Me the ketchup.
Pass you the ketchup? No. Yeah, and I'm the healer, which means you get maximum points by giving me bites of your cheese. I mean, sure. With Aravi sufficiently motivated, the four of you dive into the cheeses. Good God, these are delicious. Who knew that weird old milk could be so good?
Cool.
I mean, sometimes. If it's newly old, not so great. Milo, I have to say, this Gorgonzola is really next level. It's like Doritos level good. Damn. Okay, sure. Doritos have cheese. Glad you're enjoying it, my friendly little curse. I do think it's one of my finest platters yet. Yeah, I'm so into this cheese, I'm loving the shit out of it. As you should, with good Gouda.
Winning.
Well, that's great, Aravi. Enthusiasm is the fermented citrus pepper paste of life. Okay, cool.
A critical hit.
I'm chewing the hell out of this Gorgonzola. I'm gonna fucking crush its score having fun. Go hard, fam. You all managed to have a great time, and Aravi seems to be super pleased with her final score.
Go grind.
Sweet, now that I've conquered cheese tasting, I gotta move on to the next XP grind. See you two dummies later. Aravi leaves while Hex takes a satisfying post-cheese nap on her shoulders. Oh. We did pretty well. Well, now that she's gone, shall we get started on the superior cheese platter? A second cheese platter? Is this a date already? Milo pulls out a second cheese platter that somehow looks even more delicious. Like, seriously insane. You could easily fuck these cheeses. Not that you would. And don't ask how it got those holes, but I saved this platter for the winner of the cheese tasting, and I think that's you, Boopins. You and Milo split the cheese platter just between the two of you. You even share a single hunk of camembert, which is basically an indirect kiss. Nice! I mean, someone shares their camembert with you? I guess so. I guess that's pretty good, but what a first week of camp this was, am I right? Holy shit, thanks for hanging out with me. We are going to do more Monster Camp because this is fun as hell. I'm loving this. I hope you are too. Hit that subscribe button, see what happens. See if we win Milo over, or will our attraction to Milo just be early summer, like an early summer infatuation? Who knows? You'll know if you stick around and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.